Be in a good mood. I just had it explained to me why Tevlo used the third Vox track, and I am blown away. Just mind blown. Uh, so, in a good mood, but I really do want to say this. Uh, it's important that you front load your pain. Um, Put another way, you should learn to choose choose your pain. I guess best way of putting it. Um, People put off things, and they do things for reasons that they say they're procrastinating. They're like, yeah, I really should really get to that, or they say they want to do something, but they don't have time for it now. Um, and really, what they're choosing to say is that's too painful. That's too. It would hurt too much to do that. It's too much effort. Um, and honestly, I think it's important that you learn to eat the frog, as the French say. So, one of the things you should understand is that we're always going to be in pain. Life is suffering, if you want to go that route. And so, you should choose the pain that you have. Um, I currently have uh, I've got a tooth that's bothering me, and I just started a new job, so my medical coverage doesn't kick in until September the 2nd. And I decided that between going to an uninsured dentist for thousands of dollars and waiting a few weeks and then getting it taken care of, that is the pain that I want. And I'd rather have the pain that's physical pain than the pain of a bill that's thousands of dollars and results in a bunch of bullshit with dentists that I would otherwise like to keep happy because um, I imagine that when this gets taken care of, I'm going to be put under, and I don't ever want to piss off somebody who has me put under. So, um, the, but the important thing you got to realize is that pain is chosen. It's the pain of doing it now or regretting it later. And this kind of goes into something that I watched recently. If you watch Louis Rosman's videos, he talked about doing the thing that's easy to live with instead of the thing that's easy. And I think it kind of goes into that as well, although I think it's actually a little bit separate. Um, it's easy to live with procrastination, especially in the short term, and you may have the regret of doing that later, but a lot of people live with regret really easily, and I'm of the mind that I'd rather not live with regret. So that's one of the reasons I'm kind of putting my heart and effort into music and everything else. I'm burping because I'm trying to eat something here. I've eaten all day. But it's still a lot of pain. I'm I'm being challenged in ways that I haven't been challenged in a long time. It kind of reminds me of when I first started programming, and I had no clue. I literally had no idea. I remember reading the book on assembly language and trying to understand what this machine did, and it was all numbers. It was just X90 did nothing if you want to do a no-op instruction. X38 was like some branch instruction or something. I can't remember, but it was all hexadecimal numbers in my head, and it was painful. I was remember many times thinking to myself, I'm just not that good at this. And to this day, I still think of myself as not the best in the world. Um, but the cool thing is that I don't have to suffer from the Dunning-Kruger effect either. Um, so I guess there's that. Um, but honestly, I think it's really important for me to just say flat out, look, you should just eat the frog. choose your pain, and then go for it. It's kind of essential. Like a lot of the books that I've read on success essentially summarize it down to that. And I think ultimately at the end of the day, you just got to be willing to go for it. I'm guilty of choosing the wrong pain at times. I think everybody is. I think everybody likes the idea of just doing the easy thing. In fact, last night I caught myself playing Minecraft and not listening to my audiobook. And then I realized after the fact that I could totally legitimize that because I can't listen to the audiobook as I record for you guys because that would be copyright infringement and I would get my videos taken down. And a part of me is like, oh yeah, no, that's totally cool, bro. That's legit. And the other part of me is like, no, you just forgot to do it, and now you're just making excuses for yourself. And really, if I was to hold myself perfectly accountable, that's totally true. Like, I just didn't do it. Granted, I listened to it in my commute to work and back, which is an hour and a half each way. So I got 3 hours of reading done every day, just like I always do. But still, it could have been 4.5, and I slacked off. But one thing I did notice is that when I got in the car this morning to continue the book, because I have Kindle and it goes through all my devices, even my car, through my phone, I actually paid more attention, which is okay if you're driving, I guess. But, I didn't get in an accident, and it's all audio, so it's not like it's a distraction or anything, because it's not. But I actually kind of think that maybe I've been too hard on myself, and then there's this thought that comes in when I think that. It says, no, you're just being a pussy, Dwayne. You should man up and keep doing it. And I'm not really sure what's true, but I will say this. With all the stuff going on in my life right now, it was really nice to just relax and give myself an hour of Minecraft and just kind of relax and de-stress a bit. So the choice I'm going to make for myself, because I'm not a passive person in my life, is that I'm going to do more Minecraft videos for me, but I'm going to earn them by having to do another video every day. Like every time I do a Minecraft video, I have to do another video of some sort. So, and that goes into choosing your pain, because I do not like getting in front of the camera and making myself be seen publicly. You may notice something a little less professional of a shirt. I had to do some stuff earlier and it required that I change shirts. But the end result is that I'm here now and I'm choosing my pain. And I think it's important that everybody does that. So I'm eating the frog first. I'm doing the work. Then I'm doing the fun. And that's really what you should be doing anyway if you want to be successful. Do the work first. Then have your fun.